Hi guys, it's Katie from Krazy Mazie Kreations. How are you? Come on in. Tell me where you're from. I'm going to pull up the live. See who's out there. I thought I was done with Thanksgiving, but I have a custom order that I have to do. So I thought I would do it live on YouTube. So come on in. Say hello. I'm just posting everything that I have to post before we get started. Because, you know, I'm a one-man show here. All right. There we go. All right, so we're going to do a Thanksgiving wreath today. I'm going to use a Dollar Tree frame, okay? This one is 14 inches. We're going to use some deco mesh that I'm going to cut up. We're going to do, I think we might do the curling, or maybe we'll do Cruffles. Let's do Cruffles today. We'll do some Cruffles, put in some ribbon tails. I got some signs. I got a little turkey to put in. So let's make a fun little wreath. All right. There we go. Let's see. I have one more place I want to post it, and then we should be good to get started on this. All right. So I'm just going to add the link, and then we're good. All right. Let's get back to YouTube. There we are. All right. So if you guys are here and you're watching, come say hi. Okay. And let's get started. Okay. So this is the turkey we're going to be using. I got this one at TJ Maxx. And we might be using it with this sign. And I got this at, I want to say I got this at Michael's. I'm almost positive I got this sign at Michael's. So those are the two signs we are going to be using. I don't know if we're going to use both or one. We got our mesh out. We got some ribbon that I got at Costco last year. Some ribbon from, I think this is from Joann's. Got a whole Michigan broil bit of ribbon from all different places. So we'll put them over here. And we're going to cut some mesh right now. I need my scissors. Now I have a set of scissors that are just for ribbon and a set for everything else. So these are from the Dollar Tree. These are Betty Crocker scissors. And I use them for everything. I love them. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to make our own wreath frame. This is a 14-inch wreath frame, like I said, from Dollar Tree. We're going to add some pipe cleaners that I got from the Dollar Tree also. And we are going to make our own wreath frame. Okay. Now I'm going to use green. Pull just a whole mess of them out. I don't know how many I'll need. Hey, Queenie, what's going on, girl? All right. So we're just going to start by adding pipe cleaners. I start with the outer rim, And I always start at the cross section of the frame. And I'm just going to twist it a few times. Hi, Joanne. From Thomasville, Georgia. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Hey, Terry. Hey, Suzanne. Susan. I'm sorry, not Suzanne. Okay, and what we're going to do is we take our pipe cleaners and we're just going to fold them over. And this is how we measure how far apart our twist ties go. Okay? Now, anyone that follows me knows I don't truly measure anything. I've been doing this for so long that it's just basically habit for me. So I'm just going to show you some tips and tricks that I use. So that's all we do. We just keep folding it over. And that's how they are evenly displaced. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. I'm becoming more familiar with YouTube. I'm basically a Facebook person. That's where I started. But my girl, my friend, my soul sister, Lori Jacobs from Hardworking Mom, she's like, girl, you got to get on YouTube. That's where the action's at. So I said, you know what? I don't know if I'm ready for YouTube. But here I am. She talked me into it, so here I am. Hey, Ricky, how are you? So that's all we do. We just keep going around, placing our pipe cleaners. And this is a nice, inexpensive way. This frame was $1, like I said, at the Dollar Tree. And these pipe cleaners are $1. You get a package. I forgot how many come. I think like, I want to say 75 maybe come in a package at the Dollar Tree. My OCD wants that even. So basically this is, I'm going to say this might cost 10 cents for the amount of pipe cleaners we're going to use. If that, maybe a nickel. So this is a nice, inexpensive way to get a work wreath. So if you guys wouldn't mind sharing the love for me on YouTube or wherever you are, Facebook, YouTube. I'm assuming YouTube because that's where we are. I don't think you could, maybe you could share this video to your Facebook. I'm not quite sure. But I would appreciate it. Thank you, Ricky. That's very sweet. So we're going to put one more in here. So how is your Monday going, guys? Are you having a good Monday? Can you believe it's already November 5th? I mean, Thanksgiving is literally around the corner. I can't get over that. Just cannot get over it. All right. So now we're going to go on the top ring. So I go in between. When I start my next row, I go in between the two outer. And that's where I'll start for the inner ring. Hey, Juanita, how are you? So I thought I was done with Thanksgiving, like I said at the beginning of this video. I've been working on Christmas since about July. And then I completely put away Halloween and fall in September. But then I just got a custom order just a week ago for a Thanksgiving wreath for a nursing home. So they wanted something with a turkey on it. So that's what we're going to do today. And I thought I'd bring you guys along for the process of how I do it. All right. Okay. So here in New York, it is miserable out. It's raining. I had to run out and do some errands earlier this morning, which I like getting my errands done early in the morning because then I don't have to worry about them, which is good. So I had a little banking to do, post office, drop off some boxes for shipping, grocery store, dry cleaner. There was one more. Oh, pharmacy. I had to go to the pharmacy for my mom. But I got all that done. I have her dinner on already. She's just having leftover ribs from last night, so I have them heating up, slow cooking in the oven. And I will be having scallops, I think, for dinner tonight. Okay, so that's where we are with the frame. That's what it looks like. Looks like a regular work wreath, doesn't it? All right, how many ties do we have on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 ties on here. And everyone says, how do you keep them from moving? You just twist them. Just twist them nice and tight, and they're not going to move. Okay, so you don't have to worry about them shifting or moving. All right, so now we're going to cut some mesh. So I wanted to use some of my leftover mesh. So what I think we're going to do is just intermingle them because it is a Thanksgiving. I like the greens. I like the tans and the browns. And I brought out this tool, Snowball. We might use it. We might not. I'm the kind of designer. I design in the moment. I come up with a concept of what I want to do. And then I just design as I go. So it's never really a full-fledged plan until I'm in the moment. It can always change. So I'm going to put this on my mesh roller. This is a Susie's mesh roller. From she's on Facebook, on Etsy. I don't know how many of you have heard of her, but she's fabulous. Okay, let me get out my rotary cutter. Is this my good one? No. No. Where's my good rotary cutter? That's my good rotary cutter. Okay, there we go. And we're going to do cruffles. So we're going to cut these. Let me cut off. I always cut off a straight edge when I first start. A fresh start off my mesh. And I'm going to cut these for cruffles. Let's cut them 22 inches. Okay, and I need 16 of them. Hey, Tamia, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. So the other thing is, I don't count when I design. You know, I don't measure. I just really do things by the seat of my pants. I know a lot of people like, you know, recipes. But I don't really do recipes. I don't follow them. I'm not a follower. So, you know, I just give you guys a rough idea of how I do things. And you take it from there. You know, I'm here just to inspire you guys. And if you have any questions, I don't mind you asking. Go ahead. I would love to answer any questions that you guys have. Whether it's about me, my business, about what I'm making. Oh, that's awesome, Tamia. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's why I'm here. I love watching YouTube videos, you know, but I don't like the ones that are so instructional, meaning, you know, they tell you, well, cut this, you know, 1.5 inches, do this, do that, do this. You know, I like the ones that are more free-flowing. That's just my taste, you know, because that's how I design. So I always like to see how a design comes out, just, you know, doing it in the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I think we need 2 more. Okay. So this mesh, I don't know if I got it at Dollar General or my local dollar store, but this is inexpensive mesh. It's nothing high-end or anything. So I'm just going to move this off to the side. Don't fall. So I'm just trying to show you an inexpensive way to make a beautiful wreath. Okay, so we're going to take our wreath frame back out. And we're going to do a Cruffle method. Hey, Shari, how are you? From New Jersey. What part of New Jersey are you from? Okay, all we're going to do is curl in the corners. Now, I know a lot of people do it on their mat. For me, it's just easier to go. And then my soul sisters, they always, they call it, my way of doing it, It's the Katie Cruffle. Sounds like a dance, right? The Katie Cruffle. But that's how I do it. So I just turn in 2 full turns on the ends, and then we just pinch it together. And that's a Cruffle. Cruffle is between a curl and a ruffle. Okay? That's how they got its name. So what part of Jersey are you from, Shari? And then I just go in here, and I'm just going to twist 1 to 2 times. And there it is. Hey, Margie from San Antonio. How are you, girl? Come on in. Share the love for me, guys. I am new to YouTube. Whoops. 2 times I got to curl that. I'm new to YouTube. And I'm getting used to things around here. I'm usually on Facebook. You can catch me at Krazy Mazie Kreations. I have my own private group on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on Facebook. It's called Katie's Clubhouse. We have a good time in there. But I wanted to come on YouTube and see what YouTube was all about. So here I am. Lakewood, New Jersey. I think that's close to me. Shari? Is that Bergen County? What county is that? See, Ricky? Stick with me and you will go places. I'll teach you so much, girl. Mm-hmm. I sure will. Oh, thanks, Margie. That's awesome. As long as you don't mind, a little bit of disarray. Even though I'm OCD, I like order. It's so strange how I like order, but yet I don't count. I don't like recipe. I don't like following directions. I like doing it my own way. But if you don't mind a little bit of disarray in your life, but you like creativity, and you like pretty designs, then I am your girl. That's how I love to live life. Just on the edge, but on the edge enough to have a good time, but not too dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Oh, near Tom's River. No wonder I've heard of it. So you're by the shore points. Of course I know where it is. Lucky girl. You get to dip your toes in the sand whenever you want. We used to go to Seaside every summer when I was a kid. And now that I'm older, we take my nieces and nephew, we'd go to Point Pleasant. So I definitely love Jersey. And they have the best shopping in Jersey. Yeah. That's where I get all my good stuff in Jersey. Yes, that's what I say, Margie. Everyone needs a little bit of disarray in their life. And I'm that person for you. I will definitely bring that into your world. So if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing to my page, that would be pretty freaking awesome. I would love that. If you could tell your friends, subscribe to my page. I would like that also. So when you put these Cruffles in, just another, you can put them up, you can put them down. I'm putting them up. I'll show you what I mean by that after I do this one. Okay, so we're curling it in good 2 times. Okay, and then we're ruffling it together. So when I mean up, I'm going to put it in where I cruffled it, where you brought the 2 ends together. This is up, okay? This would be down, where you don't see the inside of the cruffle. This would be the back side. But I'm putting them, sometimes I do either way, depending on how I'm feeling in that moment. But we're putting them up today, okay? So we want to see that curl on top. Yep. Love it. Love it. All right. So they're falling off my table. All right. So we have them all in the top. So let's do the bottom now. See how quick that was that we did the top? Did I miss one over there? No. So are you guys all ready for Thanksgiving? It will be here before you know it. I just can't get over how fast this year has gone. Just amazing. Thank you, Shari. I appreciate that. English is hard for me, guys. After 50 years of speaking it, I still have trouble with the words. That makes me laugh every time I say it. But, you know, some days are better than others, speaking, you know. My accent? What are you talking about, Letty? I don't have an accent. Where are you from, Letty? Are you a Southerner? Are you from the southern states? Because I bet you I would say you probably have the accent, not me. Everyone always tells me I have an accent. Just got all my crafts organized so I can start making some Christmas wreaths. Oh, awesome! Hey, Debbie, how are you? Oh, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. Open it, girl. I'm excited for you to see all the goodies inside. So in my private group, I sell supplies to my private members. So that's what Debbie's talking about. She is a clubby in the clubhouse. Okay, one fell on the floor. Texas. I went to Texas in June to Wreath Makers Live. We went to Fort Worth. It was my first time in Texas. And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I would love to go back to Texas. Okay, we have a few more to put in. Then we're going to cut some green ones up. Get some color in here. Aw, thank you, Margie. That's very sweet. All right, so I'm still, even though I'm doing a Thanksgiving one, I'm all over Christmas. I have shows coming up this month that I'm getting ready for. I have one next week, which is a small one. It's not really a big show that I have next week. It's just local. But sometimes I think these small local ones are just as important as the big ones, you know, because it's your local people, you know, people that see you all the time. That's awesome. I hope to make one of those one day. I just started making wreaths myself. Been learning a lot from you and Lori. Oh, Letty, that's awesome. I'll tell you, Lori Jacobs from Hardworking Mom, she is fantastic. She's my coach. She's my business coach and my design coach. She's one of them. But I've learned so much from her. She is fabulous. All right, guys. So this is where we are right now. Okay, and I would never leave it like this because you could see right to the frame. Now, you'll learn from me. I know I'm new here on YouTube, but I like full, puffy wreaths. I don't like you being able to see through. That's not my jam. So let's cut up some green. Let's get some color into this frame. So let's bring my mesh roller back out. Okay. We'll take this one off. We're going to put this on. Okay. I'm going to cut 16 of these for ruffles now. Okay. And again, I'm going to cut a fresh line. Because whenever I start anything in life, I want a fresh start to it. So that's how I think of making a wreath. Okay, we're going to make these a little smaller. I made those 22, so I'm going to make these about 15. Okay? And we're going to cut 16 of them, 15 inches. Do you have a special way to get rid of fraying? It drives me crazy. The only thing I can suggest is, I mean, I know there's sprays out there. I don't know how great they work. Honestly, I've never tried them, but I know they are out there. The only thing I suggest is buying better quality mesh. Okay? You're never going to stop fraying completely 100%. Okay? But you can try and alleviate as much of it as you can. So by doing so, you just buy better quality mesh. Okay? Also, the second thing I suggest is not to handle it as much. Just put the ruffle in. Don't play with it. You know? Leave it alone. But other than those two things, honestly, you know, you can try the spray out there. Like I said, I never have. And I don't think I would ever try it. Because it's mesh. I mean, it's going to unravel. It's going, you know, the more you play with it, the more you do with it, it's going to unravel. It's just what it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, so I would just buy better quality mesh and just don't handle it a lot. That's my suggestion. I was in San Antonio in July. My daughter graduated from the Air Force. Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations to your daughter, Ricky. And thank her for her service from me and my family. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One more. See, I never count. I always have to count 100 times to figure out where I am. All right. So 15, hopefully that's right. I don't know. Okay, we'll put this down. Don't fall. Stay. We'll bring my wreath back over. Okay. Whoops. And one falls. And 2 falls. Nope. There. Okay. Now we can get going. I use a wood burner to try and keep... And how does that work, Letty? I mean, I really honestly don't have a lot of trouble with fraying. You know? A lot of my mesh, I do buy the better mesh. This happens not to be the better mesh. But, it's just you don't handle it a lot, you know? Okay, I want to try and move this over so you can see. I'm going to move the camera so you can actually see me do the ruffle. So I'm going to point you guys down just a little. Okay? So what's the point of watching a video if you can't see what I'm doing? Maisie is taking a nap, but I'm sure she'll be in here. Shari. She never lets me do a live where she's not involved. All right, so this is what a ruffle is. It looks like a bow tie. Okay? And I'm just going to put one in every twist tie. And the other thing is I'm not going to open the twist ties. Okay? I'm just going to lay it right on top and twist it a few more times. And that's it. Okay? And when you're doing the ruffle method, all you do is walk your fingers up. That's all you have to do. Pull the mesh towards you. That's it. It works pretty well. I only tried it once, We'll test it out more once I start my Christmas. I would love to know how that works for you, Letty. Definitely let me know, okay? Can you guys not see me? I pointed it down for you guys to see me, and you can't even see me do the ruffle. Okay. Okay. So I love the green on top of this goldish tan. I love it. I think it's so pretty. Oh, thank you. Oh, good, Trudy. Hey, Trudy, how are you, girl? Okay. Did you just see that? My ruffles just fell off my table. So I like mixing up my methods. You know, I like doing a little ruffle with a little of the Cruffle. The other day, I think I was on here, we did the poof and curl method. I love doing new methods and just mixing them all up with other methods. I think it's fun. I think it gives the wreath dimension, gives the eye something to look at other than the same old thing. Okay. So I think this is going to be, I'm hoping that this will be my last Thanksgiving wreath. Unless I get another order, custom order. But I'm hoping. Oh, these are the hats we made yesterday in my private group. Gotta move them out of the way. Last time I watched you, Maisie was so cute, wanting you to hold her. She sounded like she was actually crying. I know, right? The teddy bear wreath to your left, is it in your Etsy shop? And just speak of the devil, who's walking in right now? Come here, May May. They're all asking for you. Let me get your bed. Let me get your bed. Hold on. And then you can sit. I'll have you sit on the chair, okay? But you have to be a good girl, okay? I know, you just woke up from your nap. I wasn't prepared, May May. I gotta move all the ribbon now so the princess can lay on her throne. The wreath with the teddy bear. I believe it is in my Etsy shop. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. I'm a little behind getting stuff in my Etsy shop. I'm actually going to work on that tonight, I promise. But I do believe that's in my Etsy shop. All right. Do you want to say hi, May to everyone? Say hi. The camera's over there. Say hi. Everyone's watching me. We're doing a wreath for the nursing home. Yep, they wanted Thanksgiving. I know. We thought we were done, but we're not. Okay, so I'm going to bring you over here, close to me. All right. So everyone can see you. You lay in your bed like a good girl. Lay down. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Told you she'd come down. She always hears me talking. Thank you. I appreciate that. This one. I believe it is in my Etsy. Honestly, I don't know because, like I said, I'm behind getting stuff in my Etsy. But if it's not in there now, it will be. But if you're interested in it, all you have to do is private message me. Okay? That's absolutely not a problem. The burner works on the poly burlap. Great. Oh, it does. All right, great. She is. Thank you. She is a cutie patootie. I was so sad, though. We took a tick off her the other night. Kind of freaked me out. We check our bubbies all the time for ticks. That's like, I'm very fearful. So, we felt it on her, and my husband said, I think I feel a tick. And I said, get the hell out of here, no way. And, I ran, I got the tweezers, and we got it all out. And it was really tiny. It must have been brand new. You know, so we got it really soon. It wasn't all fat and juicy. So I'm glad it wasn't in very long. And she seems to be okay, so. I am happy about that. So what are you guys thinking about the colors of this starting out? I'm loving these colors. And it's filling up really nicely. Did any drop on the floor? Oh, shoot, a whole mess dropped on the floor. And I just got her all situated. And I can't reach from under the table. I'm going to have to go around. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I should move these hats. So what plans do you have for the week, guys? I'm just working in the clubhouse all week. To get ready for my shows. I have my private group tomorrow night and Thursday. So we're going to be doing in my private group tomorrow night, we are going to be working on a red truck. I'll show you in a little while. And a tree. And I have an idea of, like, the truck went to go cut down a tree. And it's taking it home. But the difference is I'm going to have a Santa Claus, which I have packed away. And I have to actually get it out tonight. Is going to be driving the truck. So, yeah. It's going to be a fun design tomorrow. Being a good girl, Maymay. Good girl. Oh, you're welcome, Terry. Thanks for joining me and watching my live here on YouTube. I appreciate that. Did you buy flocking? I just received my flocking last week that I purchased. I'm super excited to be doing it. I'm going to be flocking lots of things. I have some pine I want to flock. I have some pine cones I want to flock. I have some signs. I'm actually going to be flocking some signs that I wanted to have like a little wintry scene on there. And it's just too bright of a sign. So I'm going to flock it. Why not? See how it comes out. Getting my Christmas stuff out and making wreaths. You go, Letty. I love your name, Letty. It's something different. And it, like, stands out in my head as to, like, you don't hear it. It's not very common of a name. I love it. Yeah, flocking can be messy. Not for me because I'm OCD. So I'm very, you know, I have it very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not controlled, in a controlled environment. So I lay out a sheet. So whatever I'm flocking, I lay on top of the sheet. And I get my little water bottle. So I do it in stages, you know. And then I get my little strainer and shake out my flocking on it. And then I leave it there to dry. Oh, Letty, you're welcome, hon. All right, so this is the last one we're going to put in. And now you'll see a difference between when we first did the Cruffle with the one tan, well, it's not really tan, it's more like a gold mesh, to now adding the green. And now you can see the hint of the curls coming out throughout of the Cruffle and the hint of the color. So isn't that pretty? And look how full that is. Isn't that luscious? Love it. Now, I probably, you know, I mean, it's inexpensive. We have the Dollar Tree frame, the Dollar Tree pipe cleaners. It's not Dollar Tree mesh, but it's from a dollar store. Okay? And you would never know that just by looking at that. Okay? So, we're going to add this little turkey cutie. I can't believe what a good girl she's being right now. What a good girl. She's being awesome. Flocking. Let me show you. Do I have my flocking around here? Where is my flocking? Oh, it's right here. Flocking is, do you know when you see a tree, a pine tree? Like one of these. You ever see one of these, you know, like these picks? Green picks. Flocking is the white stuff that looks like snow. So you flock it on there. This is flocking. You can get it from Amazon. Okay. And this is a 5-pound box of flocking. You can get it in 25 pounds also. And I'm going to be flocking some greenery, some pine cones, and other things. It's just cheaper. You know, if you were to buy a swag that's already flocked, you're going to spend double or triple the amount that you would buy for a plain swag that's not flocked, and you flock it on your own. Okay? All right. Where can I find swags that aren't too expensive? Any suggestions? I buy mine from my wholesaler or from Deco Exchange. I don't know if he has any in stock right now. So I'm just putting a little rapid fuse on the back of my cable mount. So since this is metal, I would typically, what I would do is punch a hole in it and put wire through it. But I don't want to do that to this one, only because it would be very noticeable on these. So I'm going to put a cable mount right on the back of this and hold it down. Oh, thank you, Tamia. What a total difference adding the green has made. Yeah, I know, right, Letty? Yeah, absolutely. I ordered mine off Amazon. Me too. I got my flocking off Amazon as well. I'll try there. Can you order online at AC Moore? No, I don't believe so. Michael's you can, but I don't believe AC Moore you can. All right, so I'm going to go ahead with another green pipe cleaner from the Dollar Tree, because that's where I got these pipe cleaners. So this is like a Michigan broil of stores. It's part Dollar Tree, part dollar stores, and other like TJ Maxx. Not really too high end of stores. So I don't know if I'm going to add that sign as well. Let's just see what we're going to do. AC Moore has evergreen swags for $3.99 this week. Oh, awesome. How big are those? Are you looking for a small swag? Like the swag behind me, this Thanksgiving swag, that's a 36-inch swag. Okay, and that's made on a tan swag frame. Okay, so let's get these in there. Can you purchase them online? I didn't know AC Moore you could purchase online, though. I didn't think they had that. Is that something new? Oh, they do. So that has to be something new. That's awesome. I'm trying something new, Karen. $32 inches. That's a great price. That's a great, great price. $3.99 for 32-inch swags. You can't beat that. That's a fabulous price. All right, so I'm just going to wire these through to the back. And I went through the mesh, because you want to go through the mesh when you're putting your signs in. And you're going to go around your around the metal frame. And you don't want to pull it too tight, because you don't want that sinking into the mesh. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Karen, last week, I was chatting with my soul sister, Lori Jacobs, from Hardworking Mom. And she's like, girl, you need to try YouTube. I was like, I don't know. You know, I finally just got Facebook down. You know, I don't know. I'm scared. You know, she's like, don't be scared. And I was like, I wasn't scared to go live because I go live all the time, you know. It was just a whole new environment. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how the chat worked, the comments worked. You know, it was all new to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. Why not? So I did, and I kind of liked it. And then I did it twice last week. So the second time I liked it even more. So I said, you know what? I could do this whole YouTube thing. So, yeah. So I'm going to split my time between Facebook and YouTube. And just share the love. You know what I'm saying? So there we have the turkey on. All right. So let's see about this sign that says Happy Thanksgiving. I need to get there we go. There we go. Pull that right on off. You never want to leave the price and the stickers on the back of your signs. And the other little tip I would do if you have a business, take your business card and put it in the back of your signs. Okay. So just add a little bit of glue. And I just always put one of my business cards there. Because you never know. They might be like, where did I get that wreath from again? And then they might be like, wait a second. Let me change out that sign. And then they change out the sign and they're like, oh, I got it from Krazy Mazie Kreations. All right, so we're going to staple this in. I try to staple as much as I can. Okay, so let's get 4 more twist ties. Okay. And we're just going to staple a pipe cleaner to each side. All right, guys? So there's one. We're going to do another one. That's right. All your chickens in one basket. All your eggs in one basket. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. I always give a little more because it's a nursing home. And I just love, you know, that the nursing home actually cares about the holidays and that these people feel festive, you know, and they want to decorate and everything. So what I do, because I don't have the best hand strength because of my MS, I always hammer in, just give it a little dap. And Mazie's not even fazed by it a little bit. Where if you guys watch Hard Working Mom and you see Bella, as soon as that stapler comes out, Bella's running for the hills. You know? Not my Mazie girl. Alright. Actually, this is in the wrong spot. You should be there and you should be there. Okay. The boxes I need. Katie, can you make another swag soon? I'm not good at those. Yeah. Yeah, of course I can. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit, not of this, but a little bit of glue right on top of the staples. Just for a little added precaution. Okay. Okay. I'm going to let that dry for a minute. And we're not going to use this. I thought we were going to, but we're not going to. So that can go away. And then I can twist these up. Do you put protective spray on your reeds to seal? Nope, I do not. I don't know if they really work. I've heard some good things and I heard some bad things about it. So I just feel that if my customer wants it, they can do that themselves. Sometimes I've heard stories where it turns it yellow, a yellow tinge gets on the mesh or on the signs or the ribbon. So I don't do it personally. I've heard some people say it works, you know. So, you know, I just leave it up to the customer to do what they want, you know, to the wreath. All right. So here we go. We're going to put a Thanksgiving sign, bit of a angle here. Okay. Bring it up a little. Or should we do it down this way? No, I think I want it down. Maybe up. Now that I see them together. Oh, you're welcome, Tamia. Let me see. Let me hold this up. I think I like it up. Susan, you like it on the bottom? Then we'll have a ribbon on top. All right. We could do bottom. Bottom works for me, but I want it on an angle. Okay. So if you guys wouldn't mind sharing this YouTube live, I would greatly appreciate it, guys. I want to meet as many YouTubers out there as possible. And so does my Maymay girl. You would think little baby Yorkie would bring in thousands of viewers, right? All right. And again, we're going to put it through the mesh. And again, we don't want to pull too tight because we don't want to have it sunken into the mesh. We want it to sit nice and high on the mesh. Okay. Do I ever cover the back of the mesh wreaths? I don't. Now, I know Lori from Hardworking Mom, she does on some of her wreaths. I don't know if she does it to all her wreaths, but I know a few people, they go to the Dollar Tree and they get those placemats for $1 and they put them on the back. I personally don't. My opinion, I think they look cheap and cheesy. And if you have a glass door, I just think it looks... You have a perforated placemat on the back of your wreath. To me, it's just my personal taste, you know. But I know a lot of people like it. You know, a lot of people like that look, but I don't personally do it. If you ask me to do it, if it's a design that I'm doing custom for you and you want me to do it, of course I'll do it. But my personal taste is that I don't really care for it. Okay. All right. So we're getting the pipe cleaners twisted around the frame. Okay. We're going to cut some ribbon tails after this. Oh, cable mount went flying. Oh boy. That was not good. That was a mess. And I kind of knew it was going to happen because I had it on the edge of my table. All my pumpkins and everything just went overboard. It scared May. Alright, so we'll finish up this. Then I'll have to go pick those up because I need those. Sometimes, you know, when you do a live, anything that can go wrong and everything that can go wrong, it can happen to me. Absolutely. But if that's the worst that happens, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Can't sweat the small things in life, you know? Alright, we're almost done tying this on. This is the most tedious part, is these. I've heard some cover the back so that others can't see how the wreath was made and then just copy it. Oh, really? No. But they just go get it on YouTube and see how it's done. I agree with you, no cover. Yeah. I mean, if someone wants to find out how something's made, like you said, YouTube. I mean, I'm on here demonstrating, you know. To me, if you're covering something up because you don't want people to see how it's made, I mean, it's a wreath, for God's sake. It's not like it's rocket science. You know what I mean? So, it's just learning the tips and tricks, you know, of the trade to make life easier. All right, so there we have it. Okay, I'm going to go pick up my mess that I just, pumpkins everywhere. So just give me a quick second while I pick this up. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought. Ooh, there's my sunflowers. All right. So I'm going to put it right back where I had it before it fell. And let's see if it stays there. Probably not. Mimi, you're being such a good girl. Lay down, lay down. You're being such a good girl. Okay, let me have a sip of water. Probably not a good idea that I put it back there, but we are going to be cutting ribbon tails now. I'll move it over there. Okay, so let's cut some ribbon tails. We'll move that over there. And I don't have my perfect tails yet. Soul Sisters, where are my perfect tails? Oh, I hate cutting ribbon tails without my perfect tails. All right, so we got a mishka broil of ribbons. So we're going to do this. Ooh, that's nice. How about that? Do we like those colors? And then we'll make our bow out of the rest. Okay, so let's see if I can get... No, I need that. Let's see if I can get... I have another one of this. Okay, good. 16 ribbon tails out of here. And we're going to cut these 12 inches. Girl, I need my ribbon tails. So the Soul Sisters, I don't know how many of you know about us. We are 6 women that met at Wreath Makers Live last June. See, I just cut that, not even 12 inches. This is why I need my freaking tails. We met in June, and I walked into the lobby of the hotel, not knowing anyone. I was going to this convention, not knowing a soul. And there were women standing in the lobby. I didn't really notice until, I walked in. I was wearing my Richetto shirt. I think it said Wreath Mafia or something on it with a glue gun that Damon sells. And a woman says to me, "Are you a Wreather?" And I said, "Yeah." Meanwhile, my shirt says Wreath Mafia on it. And she goes, "We're all going to go get ribbon at this store. Do you want to come join us?" And I was like, I haven't even checked in yet. Can I get a moment to breathe? And she's like, "Go put your shit upstairs." Ooh, I didn't mean that. "Go put your stuff upstairs. And we'll be down here waiting." And I was like, I don't even have a room yet. I got to check in. So I save all these, by the way, FYI. I don't get rid of them. So, long story short, I go upstairs. I put my stuff in my room. I come back down, and there were these 5 women. We pile into this car, and I'm sitting on someone's lap who I literally just met. I'm sitting on this woman's lap, and I just literally met her. And we're in the car for maybe about 40 minutes. Come to find out, the store was closed. They weren't opened. And we sat there going, "Okay, what do you want to do?" So finally we say, "Let's go across to the convention and have a drink or get something to eat or something." So we're walking across the street, and we see Damon Oates with Parker, his mom, just a group of people. And we're like, "Oh my God, there's Damon Oates." We start freaking out. So Amanda, the woman that accosted me in the hotel, who said, "Are you a Wreather?" said, "All right, everyone act normal." Meanwhile, she's the one freaking out because, like, Damon's her idol, And we go running over there. We hug, we kiss. We're like, because we're all in his group and everything, his private group. And he's like, you ladies hungry?" And we're like, "Yeah." I mean, I literally just got off a plane. So he invited us to lunch. I mean, there was like 20 of us. And the 6 of us, 6 women, from that day on, We have never stopped talking. We hung out that whole weekend at the convention together. We have a group chat going on our cell phones. We formed the Soul Sisters. We have a private group now, a paid private group on Facebook. My tails are all wonky right now. Listen, do you see the different sizes that I got going on here? Can you see that? Look at that. They are all wonky. We created the perfect tails, okay, so you wouldn't have wonkiness like I have going on here, because I brought my perfect tails to Collinsville, and we were giving them to all our coaches, and we were short for Klee. Klee wanted green, and I'm the green in the Soul Sisters. We each have a color. I don't know where my sign is. Oh, wait, is that my sign? I'll show you the Soul Sister sign we have. Our logo. Here it is. So each one of these colors represent one of my Soul Sisters. And I am green. So my perfect tail is green. So we gave mine to Klee because we were short green. And what a perfect tail is, they are measuring boards that are, one is 12 inches, one is 13 inches, and one is 14 inches. And you wrap your ribbon around it, and you basically get the perfect tail. Unlike what I'm doing here right now. That is not the perfect tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I need to order the perfect tails. Amanda, how do I order? Okay, so Amanda is one of my Soul Sisters. She's pink in the Soul Sister group. We call her Queenie. Because she's fabulous, like a queen. Katie, approve my post. Okay, how do I approve it? Oh, let me say. Wait, hold on. There's nothing here for me to approve. I don't understand. Do I have to put the link in? Meme, you got to get down, baby. Here, I'll put the link in. Do you see this crazy girl on my lower back? All right, here we go. Meme, you have to lay down, baby. All right, hold on. All right, there we go. I put it in. Meme, I can't hold you, baby. You got to lay down. Lay down, be a good girl. Lay down. Lay down. Be a good girl. All right. So, that's the story of how the Soul Sisters came to be. And we Zoom like once or twice a week. Do you see this crazy munchkin right here? Maisie. I love you, baby. Yes, I love you. But you have to lay down. Mama's trying to do a YouTube live. People don't want to see you kissing me, do they? I love you. Lay down. Lay down. Be a good girl. You're going to fall. I need you to lay down like a good girl. Lay down like a good girl. Lay down. She's a crazy nut job. I know, she's sweet. She's really sweet. Maisie laid down. Maisie, I cannot give you attention right now, sweetie. You have to lay down. See what I say? Why she's a nut job? You see her? Do not get on this table. You're going to slip and fall. And we're going to have problems. You know that? God, I hope I have enough of this. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, yeah, if you're going to order the perfect tails, I mean, they're fabulous. I wish I had them here to demonstrate for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm short. So, you know what? We're going to mix them with this. We're just going to adapt and excel. So yeah, so if you're going to order the Perfect Tails, all you have to do is go to that link I gave you. And in the comments, just write the color that you're interested in. My color is green. You've met Amanda. Her color is pink. Lori Jacobs, her color is purple. From Hardworking Mom. Our other soul sister, Melissa. She's from Burlap Boutique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cheryl Todd is from Desert Mouse Arts and Crafts. She is the dark purple, I believe. And Doreen from Door Designs. She is the orange. Alright, so let's see all this ribbon that I've just cut. Right, she is cute. She is very cute. I think the cutest she is, she knows I'm talking about her. Look at her looking at me. Is when she's sleeping. Yeah. Or when she first wakes up. All she wants to do when she first wakes up is play. And I love that about her. Can you lay down like a big girl, please? Mama's working right now. I know. You love the attention of the camera. I get it. They all love you. They're saying how cute you are. Yeah, I know. Well, what do you have to say? You going to talk to everyone? You are? I know, but you can't meet Bowie and Star. They live in Alabama. I know their mommy's on right now. Bowie and Star are Amanda's two bubbies. And what the funny thing is, I call my babies bubbies, and I always have. And then when I became friends with Amanda, and I said the word bubbies, she's like, oh my God, you call your dogs bubbies? I call my dogs bubbies. I was like, get out of here. I mean, what are the chances of I'm meeting someone that calls their dogs bubbies, just like me? Oh, careful, May. No, you cannot get up there. Nope. Nope, you lay down. So, we just have so much in common, me and Amanda. So, yeah. But Maisie doesn't really get along with other dogs. The most popular is Rainbow. May, lay down. You're going to fall, and I'm going to get very upset. Please lay down. Please lay down. Is Rainbow or an assortment notes, and you will get a mix super fun of different colors. Yep. Katie, can you out the Perfect Tail link in? Huh? You posted your YouTube link. I did? Oh, hold on. Hold on. May, lay down. I got a lot going on in the clubhouse. I did. Hold on 1 second. Let's try this again. You guys know I'm technically challenged. And if you don't know it, there we go. I did it. There it goes. If you guys don't know that I'm technically challenged, you will learn it. The computer is not my friend, guys. Definitely not my friend. So, these tails will probably be all different sizes, but I will make it work. Because that's what I do. I adapt and I excel. That's my motto. Never let them see you sweat. You know what I'm saying? Isn't she crazy? She lays down like that, curled up in a ball, and just 2 seconds ago she was crying for me to hold her. Cuckoo LaChoo, my Maisie girl is. Oh, I shouldn't have said her name. Alright. So this ribbon that I'm holding right now, I got at Joann's. It was 70% off, and I had a 25% coupon. So I got it really dirt cheap. And look at the size difference on these. Do you see the difference? Wait, let me hold it up. Let me get them even. Look at the difference. Can you see that? Where that one is and this one? It's crazy. All right. You guys, if you wouldn't mind spreading the love for me, I would appreciate that. All right, so now we can get these tails in. Bring the wreath back to me. Take a sip of water. I'm going to move this down. My umbrella bags. That's how I keep my mesh in umbrella bags. Have I showed you our Soul Sister Craftgasm bells? Look at those. We ring those in our craft rooms whenever something exciting happens. Yep. Lay down, Maymay. You're being such a good girl. Lay down. Please, lay down. All right. So let's get going putting some of these in. And we're going to mix them up as we go. Oh, you're welcome, girl. Oh, I know. I'm going to have it so mishkin broiled in here, it's going to look natural. And that comes along with just doing this for so many years, you know. Lay down, Maymay. I actually want to keep you all to myself, but I will spread the... Oh, Ricky, that's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet here. I don't know what I was so afraid of. Coming on... See, now, when we were talking about fraying with the mesh, now, I don't want to go in here trying to find my other twist tie, like, and start pulling stuff apart. So you want to do it gently so you don't get fraying. Maymay, please be a good girl. Lay down and go night-nights. Can you do that for Mommy? Can you lay down and go night-nights? Mama will give you an ice cream later. Yeah, I saw your ears perk up. You understand the English language when it has to do with ice cream. Don't you, girl? Don't ya? Lay down. Be a good girl and lay down. Lay down. Be a good girl. Maymay, if you misbehave, no one's going to want to come back and watch us. Oh, my God. Maymay, listen, let's chat for a moment. Can we chat for a moment? You have to behave because no one's going to want to watch Mama and you anymore. Okay? Yes, I know. I love you too. But the faster you let me work, the faster we can go outside and play in the rain. Okay? I promise. Okay, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Go night-nights in your bed. Night-nights. Do you guys feel sorry for me? Oh my good. Maymay, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. This is what I have to put up with. And you know what's so funny? When I'm not doing a live, she'll leave me alone. I swear, it's like she knows that I'm talking. She's like, uh-oh, Mama's talking. I got to get down there. It's like she knows, you know? It's the craziest thing. All right. Yeah, she did. Hey, Veronica from Canada. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you coming into the clubhouse. We're making a Thanksgiving wreath. A custom order I had. I thought I was done with Thanksgiving, but I got a custom order last week. So I'm just fulfilling it right now, and I thought I'd take you guys along with me while we did it. I know. Could you imagine, Margie, if I held her like right in front here as I work? Oh my goodness. So funny because my husband will see people with their dogs in strollers, and I want to get, I can't say her name, but I wanted to get her one. And he was like, "You're not walking around with her in a stroller." I was like, "Why not? What is the matter with that, you know?" Could you imagine me in the clubhouse with a baby harness on? I think my doodles would have a coronary. He'd be like, "What is going on here?" Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate that. She has a car seat. Absolutely. Clancy does not have a car seat, but she does. Because she's little. Since the day we brought her home. But, Clancy, no, he gets the whole car. Because he's a good girl. She is definitely in a car seat. I don't have a stroller, but I've always wanted one for her. But as she has gotten older, she's not a people person. It takes her a long time to warm up to you. She's very skittish around people. And she definitely doesn't like other animals. She wants to be the queen, and there is no one stepping on her toes. Nope. She is not having it. Do I put a hanger on the back of the wreath? I mean, I can. On these, typically I don't. On grapevines, I do. On swags, I do. Typically on these, I don't. For the holidays, I do give my customer a little extra treat. I give them a door hanger along with their purchase. And that's during the holidays, I do that. I do it sometimes in the summer for patriotic also. I put a little extra treat in the box in shipping. And that's just my way of saying thank you to my customer. But do I do a door hanger? Typically not on these kind of wreaths. No. Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate you saying that, Tamia. I might just have enough. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I think I'm going to be shy. One. That's my guess from this, where we're standing at this moment on ribbons. But we'll see. Ooh, popcorn. Oh, I have popcorn open. So I brought a snack down to the clubhouse. This is what I usually eat. My skinny pop. To that or boom chicka pow pow that I love, kettle corn. But I can't eat that now because I'm trying to lose weight for Wreath Makers Live in August. So it's November. So I have to start. Yep, that's what I do. I just think it's a little way of saying thank you to my customer. You know, it's unexpected. They don't expect it, but when they get it, they appreciate it. So I do the same thing, Ricky. Okay. Okay, we're almost done putting the ribbon tails in. Then we can make a bow. You got to go through, ooh, what is that? Got a little pinch on my arm. You got to go through the holidays with all the goodies around everywhere you go. I know. But you got to have willpower. I just lost in the last 2 years 82 pounds. And my husband lost about 41 pounds. So I'm definitely never going back 82 pounds where I was. So, when I feel my clothes getting just a little bit snug, I say, okay, I got to chill out. And now, it's not like I eat ice cream or potato chips or anything like that. But when I do eat, oh, wait, we made it, actually. I'm not short. How fabulous is that? I cut extra. But when I feel my jeans getting a little snug on me, I'm like, all right, got to cut back. Now, for snacks at night, I usually have pudding cups or whipped cream, Ready Whip. Or I'll have boom chicka pow pow or my rice cakes that are drizzled, a little bit of chocolate or drizzled on there. Okay, so I'm going to put a bow right up in this corner. Right up in here. That's where the bow is going to go. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm going to lay this down. Oh, thank you. It was easy to do since I had my husband doing it with me. We grocery shop together. We do a lot together. So it does help when you have someone doing it with you, you know, and not fighting against you. So we're going to do a quick little bow. We're going to do it on the C row of the Pro Bow the hand. Okay. You guys see? Okay. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that. Yeah, so, you know, we eat healthy. I haven't had fast food in 2 years. I haven't had ice cream in 2 years. I haven't had pizza in well, that's not true. I had a slice of pizza at the Crafters Convention that we went to. I haven't had a lot of things in 2 years since this. And honestly, I don't miss it. You know, I don't miss it because I got rid of all my bigger clothes and I bought a whole new wardrobe. And I don't want to spend the money on getting other clothes, you know. So, let's do... I didn't pull out much Thanksgiving ribbon. Do I have anything in the brown family? Ooh, I do. I have this. Okay, that will help a little. Okay. And my husband and I, we keep each other accountable, so that's good. That's awesome, Letty. Congratulations. It's a tough thing to do. You just have to be mindful every day. You cannot look too far in the future. You just have to take every day. Excuse me, I'm going to have a little popcorn. Because I am a little hungry. I need my wire. Congratulations, 70 pounds. You don't realize how much 70 pounds is until you lose it. You know, and just imagine carrying that around. I imagine 82 pounds I was carrying around. I can't get over it. Alright. So I just cut 2 pieces of wire. I'm going to fold them in half. Hey Heidi, how are you? Heidi's one of our clubbies in Katie's Clubhouse. How are you, girl? I'm making a Thanksgiving wreath for a custom order. And I never throw my scrap ribbons away. In my private group, we're going to be doing a scrap, after the holidays, we're going to be doing a wreath made out of scrap ribbon. So I save them. I have a whole bucket going on over there. So I thought I'd come on YouTube and do a video. I'm trying to get into the whole YouTube movement. I've heard a lot of fabulous things. So I started last week doing YouTube lives. And here I am now doing another one. I'm good, getting ready to head home from work and start working on some more wreaths. Awesome. Awesome. Do you have a show, Heidi, coming up? Do you guys have a lot of craft shows coming up if you have a small little business? This is the time of year when you're usually the busiest. The holidays and all the craft shows going on. Saturday, yep. I have one next week. It's small, it's local. I'm only doing it because it is local. Typically I do more of the higher shows. Alright. My hubby will be home in about 40 minutes. I think tonight on the dinner menu is scallops. Like I said before, my mom, I made her ribs yesterday. I didn't have any because there's too much sugar in the sauce. So once in a while, you know, if I'm on vacation or if I'm celebrating something, you know, I'll splurge and have something. But on a typical day, I usually try and eat as healthy as possible. Okay, let's put in our helping hand wire. Wish I had a little bit of color, a little green. Ooh, I do have a green. Look at this moist green. I'm going to add that one in. I don't want that to fall over again. Between Mazie crying and my thing falling. Just going to add it in now. May, lay down, no crying. There's no crying in baseball. Lay down. Please lay down. Alright, so we just added that little punch of green in this bow. I like that green you added. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Yeah, I was looking at it and I need a little pop of color. I love bows. It's my favorite thing to design or creating bows. I love making bows. I love ribbon, honestly. So anything that has to do with ribbon, I love. Okay, so we're going to put our last loop in for the 1.5 inch. Okay, I'm going to cut this off. There we go. And move it there. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our 2.5 inch ribbon of the bow. You're not, Ricky? Oh my God, I could help you so much. Every Sunday, except for this past Sunday, we didn't do bows, but every Sunday in my private group, we do bows. Either on the Pro Bow, on the Easy Bow Maker, by hand. Bows are simple. They really are. You just have to just practice, you know, and it's the same movement constantly, no matter what you're using and how you're making them. I love bows. So let me see how much we have in this one. No, not enough. So we're going to use this Costco ribbon. Me too. Margie, I am so addicted to ribbon. So addicted. Hey, Marjorie. Marjorie's in my private group. She's a clubby. Welcome. I am new to this whole YouTube thing, Marjorie. So I thought I'd come on here. Ooh, I kind of like the pumpkin. Let's do the pumpkin. So I thought I'd come on here and do, I had a custom order for a Thanksgiving wreath. And I thought I was done with Thanksgiving. And, so I thought I'd come on here and do a quick video. You know what? I want to reverse these. I want that and that. Okay. So here I am on YouTube. I am new to YouTube. Just started last week coming on YouTube every once in a while. And I gotta say, I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm liking the people that I'm meeting here on YouTube. I have so much ribbon in containers. I need to get some stands and racks so you can see all cute. Not mine. Do you see all the ribbon I have behind me? It's a huge wall of ribbon. Okay, and then I have containers under these shelves. I have Christmas ribbon I have coming out of my boo-ha-ha. It is just throwing up Christmas. And I have 3 containers outside the door of the clubhouse. Yeah, I have a problem when it comes to buying ribbon. I just love ribbon. I always think when I'm purchasing ribbon, I don't want to be short. I need to have what I need. Because just like now, I needed a punch of color. I needed that green ribbon, you know? And what if I didn't have it? I would have been stranded here with no ribbon for it. And then the bow would have been all cocked. Another fine Italian word that I made. I feel like I'm fluent in Italian since my husband's Italian. So I make up these words that mean nothing. But in my world, they mean things. It's so funny when I say a word, Amanda will be like, what does that mean? I'll be like, blah, 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 you know. I made it up. And in my world, it means this, you know. Funny. Okay. Did you see Hobby has ribbon at Fit? Yes, I was there the other day, Heidi. I think I posted, or last week I was there, and I posted it in the clubhouse, actually. I think. That Christmas is 50% off. I didn't buy much there, because truly, in all retrospect, Christmas for me is almost over. You know, we're going to be starting Valentine's Day soon. Believe it or not, I mean, this is how this business is. You know, we're already in November. So Valentine's is going to be starting soon for us. You know, Mardi Gras. I don't do a lot of Mardi Gras because I live in New York. But, yeah. So, I'll be doing Christmas in my private group a lot. But pretty soon I'm going to be transferring over to, you know, what's coming up. I'm afraid to let everyone see how much ribbon I've recently started to buy. It's scary. Joanne, 70% off this past week. And I know, with an additional 25% off. That was a huge bargain. I just cleaned out Michael's. Had all their... And Michael's is cheap ribbon. They had it 70% off. And I just cleaned them out. Whatever they had, I took. Because Michael's is good when you're making, like, because I make for children's schools. I get the PTA, the local elementary school here, will ask me to make centerpieces. So I use that ribbon, the inexpensive ribbon that I get the year before, and put it in for my bows. Because you always have to think, you know, find the bottom line and everything. I saw Scott talk about convention, and I will so be there. Oh, awesome, Heidi. I'll get to meet you. That's fabulous. That's awesome. I have 6 of the clubbies, 6 members of my private group were at the convention last month that I got to meet. A few of them wore their clubbies t-shirt, Katie's Clubhouse, or hashtag club, I'm a clubby t-shirt. So that was fabulous. All right. So now we can fluff that bow, grab Heavy D, and get to fluffing. Okay, let's pick up Heavy D. She's being a good girl. I'm so excited. Okay, there's Heavy D. Let's take a sip of water. Oh my God, QVC. This is what I watch if it's not sports. I have QVC on. Russell Stover's 165-piece holiday chocolate in 5 gift tubes. Oh my God, that looks so freaking good. Ah, I just can't. Candy. Candy is my nemesis. Junk food is my nemesis. Okay, I don't know why I keep putting my clippers away. St. Patty's Day reads better than Mardi Gras up here in the... Yes, absolutely, Marjorie. And it doesn't hurt that I'm 100% Irish. And telling by your name, I'm assuming you're Irish also? With the name Marjorie Murphy? Or is that a married name? You're so lucky. Here in Canada, it's not like that. Here, everything is more... I know I've heard that, Veronica. Ooh, sorry, Margie. Yes, 53%. All right, girl. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's get to fluffing this bad boy and see how gorgeous it turns out. And hopefully this is my last Thanksgiving bow that I'm making. Unless it's another custom order, because I never say no. And you never say no to an order, right? Hubby, 100%. All right. My hubby is 100% Italian. Italian. Yes, Tamia, this is my fluff box. I call my fluff box Heavy D. Because it's heavy as hell. So, yes. Oh, here comes that punch of green that we added in. Oh, thank goodness that we did. Actually, I want to reverse these. Put that in the middle. There we go. Oh, thank goodness we put that punch of green in there. Yeah, no, I didn't make this fluff box. I bought it, and then I painted it. I painted it, and I put glitter all over it. I sure did. I had to, you know, make it a Krazy Mazie fluff box. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate that. This way. Ready to go home, Katie? I'll check out the finished product later on. Have a great night. Oh, thank you, Ricky. It's been great hanging out with you this afternoon. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys spreading the love and showing the love. Okay, and then we get our... I made these tails a little longer because I'd rather them longer than shorter. And I can always cut them back. You can't make them longer, but you can make them shorter. Alright, so let's bring it over to this side. And take it off. Thank you, Margie. Okay, and let's get our cutters. Let me show you what I'm going to do here. This is just my OCD, what I do. Take it out of there. So you see like where we wrapped it around, it's all like fakaked, all bent up. I cut that because it's difficult getting it into the mesh, it not being straight. And my OCD, I just don't like it. Okay. So here's our bow, guys. So we're going to add this pretty little thing onto the wreath as I clear off my mat. Tamia, join my private group, girl. We do bows every Sunday. And now I'll fluff it even more once I get it on the wreath here. Let's get it on. I put it in between the two twist ties. Thank you, Veronica. Okay. Here we go. And we're going to separate the 4 ties into 2, bringing it around. And again, we don't want to bring this too low into the mesh, so we don't want to pull it too tight, because then it will just sink down. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. All right, so let's see. I want it sitting up on the edge here. And then we just twist the ties. And we never want the wire sticking out. So I always cut it low and I always tuck it in. Because the last thing I want is anything to scratch my customer's door or wall. So I'm very conscious of that. You know, I would hate for them to call me up telling me, Katie, you wouldn't believe. And I've never had that. I've never had a customer call me telling me a sign fell off or this broke off or anything. I've never had that. And pray, knock on wood, I never will. Because I try to be very conscious. I try to put myself in the customer's shoes. Like, how would I want this? And what would I accept as a customer? Oh, thank you, Shari. I appreciate that. Come on, get down there. There we go. And one more turn, and that should do it. Sometimes if the wire doesn't fit all the way around the frame, a little trick you can do is cover the end with some glue. You know, so it's not a sharp edge. Just put a little bit of glue on it. And that usually helps. And I just have one more to get around to the other side. And usually when I'm doing this, I stick my tongue out. Whenever I was a kid and I played sports, if I was up at bat or if I was shooting a foul shot, I always had my tongue out. My father used to say, don't bite your tongue off. So I realize sometimes when I'm doing a live that my tongue is sticking out because I'm concentrating so hard. There we go. There. Got it. So, yeah. Alright, so now we're just going to fix these tails. So I have these really 2 long ones. what I like to do sometimes is to curl these up. And then they can hang down. I just think it gives it a little more fullness. And it's a different look than all the typical wreaths that you see out there on the market. Oh, thank you, Veronica. I appreciate that. Thank you, Margie. You have all these tails. And these other tails that are throughout, you're just going to let them hang. Because I've dovetailed them. So they're all good. All you have to do is to fluff, put your 2 fingers in and spread them like that. And that usually gives a nice little fluff to your bow. And this one I'm going to curl up. Yeah, that's all I use, Sherry. I only use wired ribbon. I never use non-wired ribbon. It won't hold up. It doesn't stand up. It's too difficult to work with. So here we go. So there we go, guys. We have our bow, we have our turkey, and we have our sign. I was going to add some pumpkins, but I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to take away from... I had this face down, so I got to fluff. Just needs a little fluffing. So this baby is a dunzo for my customer. So what do we think? I think that bow makes it. That bow is everything. And look how full and luscious it is. Would you ever think that this is a Dollar Tree frame, Dollar Tree pipe cleaners, dollar store mesh? Majority of the ribbon tails came from Joann's Discounted or Dollar Store, like that. Came from the dollar store. The sign came from TJ Maxx, Discounted. I mean, would you ever think that? It's fabulous though, right? You take low-end items, make them high-end. That's what I'm all about. Gorgeous. Don't you fall again, Bucket. Yes, Sherry, the bow does make it. Absolutely, I agree. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Another successful YouTube Live. I probably will come on YouTube again maybe Wednesday. Do another live during the middle of the day. Let me grab my May girl so she can say how much she appreciates you guys. And she's sorry for, oh, right? Now Mama's bothering you. You're sorry for being a pain in the tuchus? Were you sorry for being a pain in the tuchus? Oh, I know you're a good girl. I know. Do you want to say goodbye to everyone, though? Huh? Thank you, Heidi. I appreciate it. Do you want to... Look, you can say hi to everyone. Bye-bye. So thank you for watching my beautiful wreath. I love you. All right. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I had a great time this afternoon. Thanks, Heidi. My clubby. Thank you, Veronica. You too, girl. Have a great day. So, you guys, I'll see you again on Wednesday. Maisie will be joining me. Right, you'll join me. And thanks for kicking it with Katie. Have a great Monday afternoon. See ya. Bye.